ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਭੈਣ ਭਰਾ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਵੀਡੀਓ ਨੂੰ ਐਂਡ ਤੱਕ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਜਾਇਓ ਪਲੀਜ਼, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਵਟ ਇਜ਼ ਸਿੱਖੀਜ਼ਮ, ਵਟ ਆਰ ਦੀ ਕੀ ਪ੍ਰਿੰਸੀਪਲਸ ਆਫ ਸਿੱਖੀਜ਼ਮ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਅਸੀਂ ਭੁੱਲੀ ਬੈਠੇ ਹਾਂ, ਮੈਂ ਖੁਦ ਭੁੱਲਿਆ ਬੈਠਾ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਬਟ ਆਮ ਟਰਾਈਂਗ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਪਿਰਿਚੁਅਲੀ ਅਵੇਅਰ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੋ ਨਾ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਦੇ ਲਈ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਮੇਰੀ ਮਾਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਛੋਟੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਝਾਉਂਦੀ ਆਈ ਆ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਗੌਰ ਕੀਤਾ। ਆਈ ਕੰਸੀਡਰ ਮਾਈ ਸੈਲਫ ਇਨ ਦੈਟ ਐਜ਼ ਵੈਲ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਬਟ ਹੁਣ ਇਟ ਆਲ ਮੇਕ ਸੈਂਸ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇੱਕ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਅਟੈਚ ਕੀਤੀ ਆ, ਆਪਣੇ ਸਿੱਖੀਜ਼ਮ ਧਰਮ ਦੇ ਕੀ ਪ੍ਰਿੰਸੀਪਲਸ ਕੀ ਆ, ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਕਿੱਧਰ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣ ਰਹੀ ਆ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਤੇ ਆਈ ਹੋਪ ਇਫ ਯੂ ਲਾਈਕ ਇਟ ਪਲੀਜ਼, ਮਤਲਬ ਲਾਈਕ ਇਟ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਤੇ ਉਹ ਚੀਜ਼ 'ਤੇ ਅਮਲ ਵੀ ਕਰਿਓ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਸਾਡੀ ਬਾਣੀ 'ਚ ਆ, ਜੋ ਸਾਇੰਟਿਸਟ ਅੱਜ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਕਹਿਣ ਡਏ ਆ, ਜੋ ਬਸ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖੋ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਜੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗੀ ਸੇਵ ਕਰ ਲਿਓ ਤੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਸਪਰੈਡ ਵੀ ਕਰਿਓ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਮੇਰਾ ਪਾਰਟ ਕੱਢ ਦਿਓ ਭਾਵਾਂ।
Sikhism isn't based on doing things to get into some heaven or hell. Hell is just life on earth, which your soul is constantly reborn into after you die, which is pretty dark. You see, Sikhs believe in reincarnation and karma, similar to Buddhists, Hindus, and Jains. But Sikhs believe that karma is modified by God, as in, karma might decide what life you're born into, but God makes sure that anyone can become a good person in their lifetime if they try. The goal of Sikh life is to break free from the cycle of rebirth by merging your soul back into God's soul. One does this by realizing that you are already a part of God. You just need to let go of your ego. When your soul remerges back into God's, this is called mukti, which is similar to Hinduism's moksha and means liberation. When you remerge, your soul is released from the cycle of rebirth and death and becomes infinite, timeless, and blissful. This is the closest thing Sikhs have to heaven. 2. Maya. Sikhs believe that God is and created reality. But we forget this because humans are distracted by illusion or Maya, which is anything that takes your mind off God. Maya keeps people trapped in the cycle of rebirth and death. Guru Nanak thought that Maya built a wall between people and God. The wall of Maya is built with the 5 thieves: lust, anger, greed, attachment, and pride. It is the duty of all Sikhs to avoid these thieves. The 5 thieves are caused by how mai, literally I, myself. How mai makes people say, I am this, I am that, and it separates you from others, which blocks you from realizing your oneness with God. This ego causes people to live only for themselves, to spew negativity, and to crave power and wealth. Such a person is called munmukh, facing towards desires. Guru Nanak saw the world's problems as the negative effects of ego. Hindu versus Muslim, Israeli versus Palestinian, sitting down wipers versus standing up wipers. All of these conflicts are caused by ego and Maya. The Guru Granth Sahib said it is not religion or race, but it is wealth that divides brothers. But Guru Nanak thought that there was another direction people could face. By being a spiritual person, practicing compassion, truth, contentment, humility, and love, and meditating on God, you could instead become Gurmukh, facing towards the Guru. How does one become Gurmukh and egoless? Well, Sikhism offers a path to follow that can help, called the 3 pillars. 3 pillars. The 3 pillars are 1. Nam Japo, which is meditation on God and the reciting and chanting of God's name, Waheguru. This is normally done in the morning and before bed. This isn't supposed to just be some mindless ritual either. Sikhs are supposed to genuinely reflect on the qualities of God as they do this. 2. Kirat Karni, working hard and making an honest living. Guru Nanak said, only he who earns his living by the sweat of his brow and shares his earnings with others has discovered the path of righteousness. 3. Wand Chakna. This is sharing the fruits of your labour with others, providing free food and donating to the community. The Sikh tradition of a communal meal or langar at the Gurdwaras is a part of Wand Chakna. The langar or communal free kitchen inside of a Sikh Gurdwara, which is their equivalent of a mosque or church, is open to all who visit, regardless of caste, faith or gender. These serve vegetarian food to all, not because Sikhs have to be vegetarian, but simply because that means all people of all diets can partake. So if you want to taste typical Punjabi food, just go visit a Gurdwara. In Guru Nanak's time, the idea of different castes sitting together on the floor and eating side by side was a revolutionary act. Famously, the Mughal Emperor Akbar visited Guru Arjan and the Guru would not meet with him until he partook in a langar. which the emperor did, sitting side by side with peasants. Guru Nanak claimed an enlightened person are those who view everyone equally, like the heir touching the king and beggar alike. Another vital part of Sikhism that isn't one of the three pillars is seva, which is selfless service. Through service to their community, Sikhs can become more humble and overcome their ego. Seva can include cleaning up the gurdwara, preparing food, or cleaning dishes in the langar, or it can include volunteering, building things for your community, or subscribing and ringing the notification bell on educational YouTube channels. Through remembering God's name, honest work, and sharing, along with selfless service and avoiding the 5 thieves, a person can rid themselves of egoism and be released from the cycle of rebirth and death. 4. The Khalsa. Guru Gobind Rai was the son of the 9th Guru, Teg Bahadur, who was beheaded by the Mughals and his body was abandoned by his Sikh entourage. They fled easily because no one could recognize them. So, Guru Gobind decided to give Sikhs a distinct look from now on so that they would always be compelled to uphold Sikh values. So, in 1699, Guru Gobind brought his Sikhs together at Anandapur. After their morning prayer, he stood in front of a huge crowd and demanded a human sacrifice. The shocked crowd was silent for a while before one Sikh rose up and entered the Guru's tent. The Guru followed him in, and then the Guru comes out with blood on his sword. He demands another sacrifice. Another Sikh offers themselves and enters the tent. Again, only the Guru comes back out of the tent, bloody sword in hand. Again, another sacrifice. And again, and finally, after the 5th sacrifice, the Guru re-emerges with the 5 Sikhs all wearing saffron-coloured robes. The Guru declares that these are the Panj Pyarang, the 5 beloved ones. They would form the centre of a new Sikh community called the Khalsa. He offered them Amrit, a bowl of sweetened water, and all 5 who belonged to different caste groups drank the Amrit from the same bowl, which would have been a huge deal back then. This signified they had joined a new casteless family, the Khalsa. Each of these volunteers had to leave behind their old surnames or caste names and adopt the same surname, Singh, which comes from the Sanskrit word Simba, meaning lion. I know, right? It has no relation to the Bantu word Simba, which also means lion. It's just a weird coincidence, which is great. The Guru then begged the 5 beloved ones to let him join their Khalsa. They offered him the Amrit, and the Guru became Guru Gobind